See that at the wedding.
Yeah.
See that at the wedding. If somebody calculates that in kunas, nobody's gonna know it. Dobar dan I dobrodošli u još jedan EU Talks. Ja sam Ivan Šarić. We're gonna switch to English now. With me is an esteemed entrepreneur, Jan de Jong. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
You good?
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
So you've been here for 13 years.
Longer. 16.
16 years.
16 years.
So you're the Hrvatski zet.
Yes.
How does coming of digital nomads to Croatia benefit my countrymen? Because they come here, they enjoy this place, they come with some income,
Yes.
but is there any other special?
Now, aside from the economic impact that we will have, which is, by the way, huge, because people are not here just for a couple of days or weeks.
How long can they stay here?
Well, depending, of course, where they're from. If they're European digital nomads, then they can just come here and live here and register here for as long as they want within the EU. The third country nationals, they can apply for the digital nomad permit and they can therefore stay for 12 months. And then you have to be aware that, you know, they're not just spending money on the touristic things, but they also will have to go to the hair salon, they will rent a car, they will do basically everything that you and I are also doing here in Croatia while we're living here. And there is a huge amount of money obviously then therefore coming into the country, but perhaps maybe even more important, what we can achieve by welcoming digital nomads is to reverse the brain drain.
Let's talk about the Next Gen EU instrument. It supports a lot of good things, among other the digitalization of public sector.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. What is your opinion? Is it going to help Croatia? How much digitalization of public sector is going to help everybody?
Yeah, well, I think that Croatia is obviously known for on one hand, its bureaucracy. Corruption is also still a present thing here, yes. And I think that digitalization is going to do the following. First of all, it should make things more efficient and more transparent. And I think that that's something that definitely people in Croatia would very much appreciate if we can improve on those items in the government. And I always speak very highly about what they've done in Estonia, for instance, where Estonia is also a very small country. And they were the first ones to admit and to say that they cannot afford a very big government. And they've actually therefore focused fully on digitalizing everything so that they can be working very efficiently and therefore also very cost efficiently.
So how did you get your mindset around the euros conversion to kunas? Because I think it's probably something similar that we're experiencing now, going from kuna to euro.
Yes. For me it was rather easy back then. I've always been good with numbers, so that's easy. And I think actually that a lot of the things here in Croatia are already being spoken about in euros. For example, real estate prices, prices of cars, the seat at the wedding.
See that at the wedding.
Yeah.
See that at the wedding. If somebody calculates that in kunas, nobody's going to know. But you know exactly in euros how much are you prepaying or underpaying.
Yes, exactly.
What does euro mean for you as an entrepreneur? As somebody who gets investments from outside of Croatia and gets them here, does euro help with anything?
Well, I think so. One example here is that I'm actually raising a lot of money right now from a Dutch agriculture fund in order to make an investment here in Croatia in high-tech agriculture technology. And those investors from the Netherlands in this case, they're looking at the kuna as a potential risk. There's always a risk of this kuna devaluating against the euro, and by being part of euro here in Croatia, that's for them one thing less to worry about. So I think that over time we can see, hopefully of course, an increase in direct foreign investments in Croatia as a result of the euro. Yeah?
How does that affect you as a person?
Well, I mean, first of all, when driving to the Netherlands to visit my family, mostly in the summer holidays, of course, the good thing about entering the Schengen zone is that there will be no physical border anymore that you have to wait for. I think last year I was waiting for almost 5 hours in front of a border with 4 kids in the car. So that was a big nightmare. I hope to prevent that in the future when we are entering the Schengen zone.
Sounds like personal hell to me.
It is, yes. Thank God for a portable potty. I would say that being fearful is never the answer. At the same time, the only thing that is constant in this world is change. And we have seen that also over the past 2 years. Nobody could have even predicted the things that we had to face. At the end of the day, we as a humanity, we are very strong as long as we are united. And I think that by Croatia joining European Union in this way and also being part of Schengen, that should only strengthen the relationship that we already have with the countries that are also part of the European Union. And that should altogether have, in my opinion, a positive effect on this country.